The Normal Nerds Podcast, where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff and whatever else we feel like talking about. I'm your host, Maxwell Street.
And I'm your host, who is a big fan of the assassins with a heart of gold, Davis Bates.
This episode is our weekly anime review, so sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds Podcast. All right, Davis.
Yo!
Weekly anime review.
Yes, it is.
No manga this week.
No, unfortunately. Next week comes back, which I'm pumped for, because it's going to be awesome. Because One Piece is nuts.
Yeah, One Piece is awesome.
It's so cool. Do you know that Loki's... Since we're not talking about One Piece today. Do you know Loki's hair is purple?
Did not know that.
Yeah, Oda officially announced it's purple. Yeah, final coloring. Final rendering.
What was I imagining?
I was imagining blonde.
Yeah. I was imagining like a reddish brown.
That would make sense too. I saw a lot of colors circulating online.
It's anime, so
Yeah,
it's one of those
totally
things where
matter,
it's
yeah.
going to be a different color, obviously.
Yeah, totally matter.
But yeah, no, we got a lot of anime to talk about right now. What we're doing, 5? Soul Leveling?
Yep.
Dragon Ball? No, there's more than 5. 6, right? Soul Leveling.
ReZero came back, yeah.
We got 6 anime. Dang. But
Dragonball Daima is going to be ending soon, though.
Yes.
Can't be much more than that.
Very fun, that one,
That
though.
was a
But
blast.
we'll get there.
So
We'll get there.
good.
Let's talk about the anime that is currently anime of the year. Obviously, it's very early in the year, so there's plenty of other anime to come out. But
Yes.
right now, it is the obsession that everyone is having. The episodes move too quick because we all want it to last longer. Soul Leveling Season
2.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy. Great episode. Again, per usual.
Oh, yeah.
Per usual.
Absolutely. This episode had a lot of funny stuff in it, which I enjoyed.
That A-rank actor hunter guy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What a comedic relief that guy is. Terrible person, but
Oh, yeah.
not probably actually in the grand scheme of things, not that bad of a guy yet.
I don't know what a scandal is.
I don't know what a scandal is either, but I bet it's better than going to dungeons and murdering people.
Yes.
Yeah.
I bet he wouldn't have a problem doing that.
Probably not. I could see him being very just like if he convinced himself, he'd be fine. But I'm
Seemed
right
like
now,
a sexual harassment scandal that he
Yes.
clearly did.
Oh, 100% did. 100%. Still a bad guy. I put murder above some things.
No, definitely.
Especially planned murder.
Yes. Multiple
Planned murder over and over again.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, bad guy, not great, but hilarious because there's probably more that happened in this episode, but it's the part I'm remembering most immediately was the fact that he did a press conference and then the head of the Hunters Association just comes out. It's like, pretty sure I told you to fuck off during this time.
He's like, yeah. Because I loved, like, are you here for him? He's like, no, I'm here for him. And Jimmy was just like,
yeah.
in his like zip hoodie and jeans.
I know, that was casual. That's what we saw. Oh god, that has to be so cool when you're like that strong of a dude and you're just wearing casual stuff. It's always such a vibe to have that look.
I love when he they're like, give us your real power, and he like unleashes like all the summonings, and the two guild masters are like, oh.
He was gonna fake that so hard too if the
Hunter Association guy wasn't there.
So yeah, surveillance squad had not busted him.
Oh yeah,
in the dungeon.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
then like I'm pretty sure the master there would have been like, yeah, come on, we know you can do more than that. Like that's not S rank material right there. And I'm sure he would have busted him anyways, but like you blew yourself in, dude. I don't even know. Good effort trying to hide it, but you knew.
It was awesome though. I love when he does that.
So cool. And the two S ranks outside were just like, holy shit.
Yeah. And then they try to get him, and he just ignores him again.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I think the S rank mage fire guy is gonna be fine. I think White Tiger there is gonna be.
Well, it was cool that he like kind of figured it out. He's like, is he getting stronger? Is that possible?
Yeah, which is wild. I wonder. I really want to know. I think he'll be a good guy still, but I think he's gonna be one of those ones where he like tries to get the information out of Jinwoo so he can try and do it too. Which. Jinwoo doesn't know how he's doing it. So
No, he doesn't. He just got lucky, I guess.
Yeah, but that could always lead to conflicts in anime.
And then there was like that part with the bug showing up and those two hunters. Apparently, the internet was like, oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
They're like, it's I would say the soul loving fan base is just as bad as any other fan base, or worse
I'd say worse.
Yeah, at keeping spoilers out of the way.
They're about
at least the only thing they spoil is fights.
That's true.
Yeah, it's really just like, this fight's coming up. It's going to be awesome. I'm like, all right, you could say that. That doesn't really
They don't really talk about how the fights end, but they do like, I have seen people like break down over and over again. It's like, this arc happens, and then this arc happens, and then this arc happens, and this arc happens. Yeah,
usually if I see any, like, I do the same thing with, if I see like, it's going to be a spoiler, I just shoot it away.
I'm so bad at that.
I avoided Breath of the Wild spoilers for 5 years straight. So
that's true. Yeah, that's really
if
true.
I just see it's something like I'm watching or something, and I just go away.
That's fair. Yeah, I have so much trouble doing that.
You just gotta know.
I don't know. My eye. I was like, I lingered too long. I was like, oh, look at this. This is. I think it's like. It's more or less that I like, oh, what's this? Is One Piece cool? Or, oh, no, that's real. Shit. That's why.
Why would you just... I just feel like if I see Soul Leveling, I just go...
Yeah, I don't. Soul Leveling, I care a little bit less about that kind of spoiling because, like, I'm really into Soul Leveling for a lot of it. Like, the story is great, but the fights are, like, one of the big things that keep me around, and you can't spoil all that animation. Like, it's impossible.
You know what I thought? I thought it was a spoiler. I thought Gojo died in season 2 of JJK. I thought that was a spoiler I knew, but I never even knew that.
Yeah, it
didn't happen.
Yeah, I guess it's true. Yeah, it did not happen. He just sealed away.
Yeah, so I didn't really have any spoilers for JJK now that I think about it.
I did. I have so many, actually.
You have so many? You have so many?
I have so many.
How is this even possible?
Because Facebook's horrible for spoiling.
It sounds like a you problem.
It might be.
It sounds like you could just avoid them.
Well, I wonder. Maybe I could, but like when I'm scrolling through Facebook and I see this like cool scene that someone
scrolling through Facebook. What are you like 80?
Yeah.
What are you doing on Facebook?
I don't know, man. I guess I gotta connect with my roots sometimes.
It sounds like Facebook. It sounds like don't go on Facebook anymore.
Yeah, when I get bored with Instagram, I gotta pop over there for a little bit and see whatever my family, whatever extended family members I have posting wild crap. Go to X. I should probably start going to X more, but I was getting spoilers there too.
What? I have the same X you do.
Maybe it's not there anymore. Back when we made the X account.
Probably maybe. Yeah, when we made it for
maybe
sure.
it's different now. Maybe it's different.
Yeah, back when JJK.
Back when it was still Twitter.
Yeah, that JJK was. Yeah, I don't know. If I see a spoiler, I just immediately shoot it away.
I'm very bad at it.
It depends on the anime. Obviously, if it's an anime, if I see Sakamoto Days spoiler, I'm like, yeah, whatever.
I care barely about it. I saw. Well, I'll talk about that later. But yeah, I saw this cool little thing about that.
But Soul Leveling, anyways. So the bug gonna be a huge fight.
Yeah,
and that's gonna be really cool. Looks like he's fighting. This is like a spoiler. I do know the person he's fighting right now is definitely the Devil Girl. That everyone says is like. It's like the blonde hair girl is the main girl.
This is the side chick.
This is like the side best girl. And
that's funny.
The red hair girl, like
the one cowering in fear of him.
Cody told me that she shows spoiler. I was like, is she crazy? He's like, not really. She brings him to his dad, her dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's like a devil.
Okay,
she's like a devil.
This is how we do it. So this is probably how we do the Demon King fight.
Yeah. So apparently, I think that's her because I think that's her. I saw a picture of her wearing that armor.
Okay, so that makes sense. Yeah.
And
she's the only one to find out.
And I knew she was coming up soon.
Yeah.
But that was really what a great sequence. I'm loving this summoning thing. I never thought I would love this, but like, if someone explained it to me before the anime, it's like he summons like knights and stuff. I'd be like. Summons are cool, I guess, but I want to see him like do things. But it's like way more advanced, and I just love how he's like tactical fighting everything, and he's just like above everyone, just like looking it over.
He's pretty much just using him to clear stuff that he can clear on his own, just faster, you know.
Exactly, so we don't have to watch all the bullshit.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
And his new like cape, which capes are only cool in anime. Weebs capes are only cool in anime.
This is true. This is true.
And when he went item shopping, that was awesome.
That was great. The clerk, I don't know why the clerk would even make this joke when he was with when S ranks exist in the world, but he's like, if you can break the glass, you get the items free. And Jinwoo was literally seconds from his aura alone cracking.
Yeah, I know. Well, if I was an S rank, I'd be immediately like, okay, I'll try.
Right, sounds good. Yeah. It's like, what do you offered someone with the pinnacle of strength the option to test their strength.
And then he's describing the glass as him. He's like, it's strong enough to stop an A rank. I'm like,
but he's an S rank.
I know, yeah. And then he breaks it slightly, which that guy lied because he's like, even if you crack it a little, like it sends too much pressure, like the guards will come in. And then 2 seconds later, he shows that it's broken, but the guards never came in. Anyways,
really broken.
Plot hole.
Yeah, very.
Whole anime's ruined.
Terrible, unwatchable
at this point. Plot armor. Yeah, I hate the word. I just hate the word plot armor. I've always hated plot armor.
Why? It exists. When you use it wrong, yes, but
when
it does
exist. When you use
it
wrong, but people use the word so much.
Yeah, they do use it wrong.
And it's so annoying. It's like, oh, well, so Luffy doesn't get hit by electricity because of plot armor? I'm like...
No, it's rubber.
I don't know. Like, okay, what's a good example? What's a good example of bad plot armor? That you can think of?
Stormlight Archive.
Who has plot armor in that?
Everyone.
What do you mean? Give me an example.
In the 5th book, the one we've been talking about over and over again.
Yeah, give me an example.
Like
Spoiler and Stormlight. We're gonna have an episode coming out later this week.
Sure. We can do who has plot armor in it. We have
like give me an example. I just like
so I think when Kaladin fights Nail and the nonsense of the wind.
That's true. Oh yeah, the wind is like
Kaladin probably should have died in that fight.
Yeah, he definitely should die
because especially when it wasn't Kaladin fighting.
Yeah, and he only know how to play lute for like literally like
Wind and Truth
5 days.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
yeah, that's a good point.
That's plot armor.
Yeah, that's plot armor. It just happened.
Yeah, exactly.
But there are times where like everyone loves using anime, which like anime is like the most heavy like plot armor happens kind of thing, where like you just have to accept it. Where it's like, oh, could Asta really get back up? It's like, yes.
Yeah, Asta definitely could.
It's anime.
Yes.
This is. Have you ever seen a fight that happens every once in a while, and like it's either marries to anime, like Solo Leveling, where the person just dominates, or like the one fight in the fight with Overhaul in My Hero. But most anime fights, it's like, and then the good guy has power up, but then the bad guy has a power up, and then the good guy has a power up, and then the good guy thinks about his friends,
and then he gets a bigger power up.
It's like
because the power of friendship trumps all.
And then they'll be like, well, that was like plot armor. I'm like, yes.
That is, well, the power of friendship is plot armor.
Yes,
I 100%
but it's
agree with
like good anime plot armor.
It's good. It makes sense.
Yes.
When it makes sense in the story, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
When it just happens to happen.
When it happens, especially when it doesn't.
That's plot armor. Though.
Yeah, when it happens just to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would agree with you.
Plot armor is a negative thing in my mind. It just people overuse it.
That's what I'm saying. Is people overuse the word plot.
Yeah,
armor.
100% with that.
They say it about like everything.
Yes.
Like every battle Luffy wins, they're like, it was like plot armor. The Katakuri battle, he should have lost. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, technically, he did lose that battle.
Yeah.
It was a draw.
It was a draw. It was a draw.
Yeah.
And Luffy also like got up like 3 times when like at that time. Just like the Kaido fight, like Luffy won that fight after losing it for like twice.
But that's One Piece.
Yeah.
And like they're like, that's plot armor. I'm like, that's the plot of the show.
Yeah. That's how that works.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But then they'll be like, it's bad because I'm like, I agree with you. Plot armor's bad, but it's one of those. It's like everyone's a fascist.
Yes,
it's like use it where like
I agree they're overusing the word.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
but
what I'm saying.
I ignore those people.
Yeah, that's
because they're abusing it. It's like Gunner. They're abusing the word.
And it's like the same thing. Like
destroying it.
You could say you could say
it.
Yeah, it's like same thing. You could say it's so loving. You're like, well, it's got plot armor. It's like, well, yeah, he's built to be better than everyone.
Yeah, that's the whole point. He's stronger. Do you guys not like strong people?
Yeah, Saitama just did squats.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, Solo Leveling's awesome, and love his cape. I love when he went to grab the item. And he's like, oh, let me see if I have an item. And he just clearly goes into like a magical void thing. But he just has a bag.
It keeps glowing.
It's close. But it was interesting to see that a very cheap item in the shop is super expensive in this world.
Yeah, which is great. And like items, he's like, this is a trash item. Here you go. Which I'm just like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
The shit you have must be so expensive.
Yeah. The best scene in this entire episode was when he gave Tusks the sphere of whatever it's called.
Avarice.
Oh, you can remember that.
I can indeed, yes.
What a D&D player. Can't remember the item, but like we'll struggle on like some basic characters' names.
Yes.
Except this show, it's very difficult.
Yeah, the Korean things.
We've gotten better at Japanese names.
Yeah,
but Korean names still tough. But anyways,
different culture.
What a D&D player move? What's the item name? This.
Sphere of Avarice.
But that scene was awesome.
Oh,
where
so
it just like
sick.
did like the like
it went to super blue because blue's the hottest fire possible.
Kamehameha like blast out.
Just annihilated the demon.
Yeah,
that thing's got to eat. Tusk has got to eat so much mana.
Yeah, it seems like I'm actually glad that like that's not really a thing in the show anymore.
The mana consumption problem.
Yeah, it like brings up, but he's like, I have items to do this.
Yeah,
so,
he's fine. He can keep buying shit out of the
show. It's also just boring.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, like I don't really need. And like it's if he was okay. So if he was like whatever, just endlessly like if the army just fixed everything for him, then I'd be annoyed that the mana thing isn't a problem anymore. But he like they've explained in the show is that he balances out his mana consumption and his items with the amount the army consumes. Like he's got it. Like it's just like punching till you get tired. Like when you're getting tired, you know when you're getting there. It's like he knows how it works.
Yeah.
And, like he's balanced it out. That's why I'm fine with the army and what it does.
We assume that he's like on top of it. Like,
and he's explained that he's on top of it too multiple times.
Exactly. So yeah, that's why I don't hate it. I was just making sure.
Yeah.
You know, was standing up.
Yeah.
But that scene was epic. I love how badass Jinwoo has gotten to the point where, like, you know, that big laser bomb thing shooting off. And he's just like,
neat. Awesome.
Maybe I should think of how to use this.
Yeah, maybe don't sell the Sphere of Avarice they keep talking about selling because all your mages do insane magic with it.
I know.
He
did say he wasn't going to sell it now.
Yeah. He said he was going to leave it with Tusk for now.
Yeah, for now. He'll leave it with him.
Yeah, probably.
Until another magic person comes up.
Yeah.
That one meme you didn't send it to me, I saw you liked it. It's like Jinwoo. It's like, what is it? It's like, oh no, another person died. Where?
Arise. My grandpa just died. Is he strong? It's fine. I need people to carry things. Arise.
It's awesome.
It's amazing. It's such a good
Love the
stuff.
scene where he gets like announced that he's the 10th S level character, and it just shows everyone's reactions to it. It's like in One Piece when gosh, we really should just name the podcast "Name Nerds in One Piece."
Yeah.
Where
No Nerds Pirates.
when they get their new water posters and it shows everyone reacting to it.
Yeah.
Or like I always love those.
That was my best part when Luffy fucked up reading his and thought it was 150 million again and not 1.5 billion.
And he was like,
Oh.
But yeah, the show's awesome. Can't wait. Yeah, Cody told me he's like, go wait till you see the backstory with his dad and all.
I'm excited about that.
And
That's
I was
really
like,
great.
how many spoilers do you know for Solo Leveling?
I just know the arcs. I can't remember all of them, but I know like the arcs.
But you don't know what the system is.
No, no idea.
That's all that. That's the only spoiler I don't.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I really want to know that in game. The another couple points of this episode that were awesome was he's got his sidekick now, for reals, officially.
Oh yeah, he does.
His buddy threw off his family, quit his dad's job and all this stuff.
He showed
got
up.
disowned and was like, "Hey, best friend,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be your sidekick."
It's also crazy. Speaking of that, yeah, he shows up and his sister's like, "What?" Blah blah. I thought him. I don't know how old he is.
Jinwoo?
No, Jimu's buddy.
Working age.
Working age. I was hoping he was like close enough to his sister's age because I would totally ship that.
I'd totally ship that too.
That'd be adorable.
He's got to be. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
Oh, he was drinking. I don't know what the drinking age in Japan is.
Hell if I know.
I'll check it up. Or
It's on
drinking
the
age in South
bucket
Korea. Drinking age.
That
in
is
South
not
Korea.
on the bucket list. I'm not going to South Korea.
Why?
Too close to North Korea.
I think you're fine.
No, I don't think so.
What do you mean?
You never know. You never know when they're gonna get too itchy and just send it off.
Then just don't go to Seoul. That's where the rockets are pointed.
Oh well. Better stay away from it all.
Drinking age in South Korea is 19. So, she could be like 17 and he's like 19. Or she
That's
could be
very
18.
possible.
I don't know how old she is, but she's definitely older.
Well,
high
if
school.
her friend is looking to go into the hunter association, she's got to be getting close to or become a hunter. They got to be getting close to
So I hope
graduating,
he's
right?
19 and she's 18, and
Exactly.
I ship them because they're adorable.
Yeah, they are pretty good. They would be a good couple. Yeah.
It's crazy that he can. First of all, when he's like snoring in his room, hilarious.
That was good.
Yeah, crazy that Jinwoo can leave things behind.
Yeah, and what are they talking about? The generals, the ghost generals. Yeah, and not just have them standing there. They're like they got the spirit guardian protection style going on.
Oh yeah, and then he sent them to protect the city.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, he's patrolling the city and crap. Yeah, trying to keep people away. That was awesome. And the way they jump, they look so powerful.
I know.
When they jump off and they're just like,
Yeah. I did like when he's like, I thought there was 4 of you, and the one just points up, and then it cuts back to how he just set him into the ceiling.
that was fantastic. Tusk should have known at that point that he was going to lose.
Oh, yeah.
But there's that. That was awesome. That whole sequence was great when he was just like, "We're gonna be gone for a week.
Yeah.
Get her off my back." And then there was one more thing that happened this episode that I liked, wasn't there?
I feel like we covered pretty much
Covered all the Knights things that were. I do love how monsters can feel fear. And
Oh,
he's
that
like,
thing. Yeah.
I am the hype.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I am him.
Yeah, that was great. But overall, fantastic episode. I'm so happy that he is back in the demon castle arc thing. That is gonna be fantastic.
I like how it's slow too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it. It makes it. I would have been annoyed if he had cleared it all right after beating the Cerberus thing, or the. Was it only 2 heads, or the 3?
I think it was 3.
3 had the Cerberus thing then. Yeah, I'd have been really annoyed had he just finished the whole thing. But I like how they're leveling him up through it, which is great. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's move on to the next anime.
Yeah, buddy.
Shangri-La Frontier season
2.
Very good again.
Oh my goodness, this episode. There's a lot of setup in this episode, which was fantastic. But the first half was just, I think hands down my favorite part in the episode was when. One, he found out that it was an escort mission, which are the worst.
The worst in games.
The worst thing ever, especially when it's a kid. Oh, my goodness.
When he found that out, I died laughing.
I did too. It's like, it's an escort mission.
Yeah.
Protect the kid.
They're all like, what? Psycho Zero's new armor, awesome. With a hammer.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
It's like, how much stuff do you have? I'm kind of glad too that it's her character is that actual size and not something. I was imagining when the armor came off, she was gonna be a smaller character, but no, she's just a jacked lady under there.
Right, maybe.
I think so. That's good. That thing was skin tight in spots. Maybe, yeah, sure, maybe. I think she's a jack lady.
Maybe.
That was a lot of fun, and just the bodying of the monsters and all that stuff. But
yeah, I love it. He's like, why is this thing so easy?
Yeah, and then when female Naruto jumped onto the, I don't remember her name, Aka something, jumped onto the ship and lag happened. I was like, oh,
yeah,
this is great.
Well, when he's like, what just happened? I was like, I assume it triggered something.
Yeah,
all
right.
the party members are on the same spot.
Yeah, well, he is like, I don't think they were not expecting the whole thing to trigger now.
Yeah.
He was doing this quest to get another quest, and didn't realize that they were gonna force it on him, which is great.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh, what a smart way!
You called that upside down thing.
Yeah. When everything's like normal, when you're in the abyssal city there,
Yeah.
Which confuses me. Which is like, it doesn't confuse me a little bit. I had trouble understanding it at first. How it's like, it's literally just flipped upside down, and like the sea.
It's like an island upside down, but they're
they're not on the sea. They're not on the sea floor.
Nope.
The sea floor is still. It's like the city's inverted.
What?
Okay, so usually when you go down to an abyss thing like this, the city would be pointing up towards the sky on the ocean floor.
Yes, this one is.
But it's actually it's just floating in the middle of the ocean, above the seafloor.
No, it's above the seafloor. Yeah, it's just an upside down island.
Yeah, it threw me off.
Yeah. They show it at the end.
It threw me off hardcore. It threw me off so hardcore. I'm just trying to like, why is it all like facing? It's because everything's facing up. It's an upside down. It's upside down. But everything's facing up towards the water somehow, the sky somehow, even though it's an upside down island.
What do you mean everything's facing towards the sky?
Okay, so how they showed it at the end, and it was just like, it's just an island flipped over.
Mm-hmm.
So, so the sea floor that they look up at, the way that image looked, it looked like the sea floor was also pointing up towards the sky. But he said the sky was in the other direction.
You're making this more confusing than this is.
I think this is more confusing than it actually is.
No, it's literally just an upside down island. He literally says what you see above you isn't the sea, like top of the sea. It's the sea floor, and what's below us is the sea level, is the sea, like the sea, and beyond that is the sky.
Yeah.
So it's just an upside down island.
Yeah, but it's all pointing up towards the sea floor. All the buildings and everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an upside down island.
Yeah.
Yes. You're making this way more.
No, an upside down island would be pointing down to the sea floor.
What do you mean pointing down to the
pointing
sea floor?
Down, like, so it'd be floating with the floor, an upside down island, so it just goes
Yep.
So this would be the floor would be pointing up to the sky, and the sky would be pointing, and the sky of the island would be pointing down to the sea floor.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, it was just a simple pancake flip.
Yeah, which what it is.
But it's not.
Yes, it is.
But it's not. The way they showed it at the end, it was pointing, it was like pointing, it was all messed up pointing down.
All the buildings are pointing at the seafloor.
Yes, which is up.
No. It's literally just an upside down island.
It's so confusing.
It's not confusing at all.
So
it's
confusing.
Literally if you took an island, went like this, and then had like a bubble around it so the gravity still worked like it would if it was the right side up.
It's so confusing.
You are making this way more. He literally explained it.
I didn't make sense.
He literally pretty much all he explained is like, hey, look, when you look up, you're looking at the sea floor, and below us is the sky.
Yes, but while the island is flipped, the city is not flipped the same way the island would be.
What? The gravity of the city is the way that the Earth. Yes, the way the Earth would be.
Yeah.
But it's still flipped up. That's why it's called upside down.
Yeah, but the gravity, it's too confusing.
It is not confusing.
Anyways, I think
this is like, I feel like I've
I think there's smarter minds than us need to research this.
I think you're.
Anyways, it was really cool when the moray eel boss became a regular fish.
Upside down
it was actually
means?
Quite an interesting little
what do you think the word upside down means?
Well, it's still flipped upside down, but like,
yes,
yeah, everything's upside down.
Yes,
but the city is right side up.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. He says, he points up and goes, that's the sea floor. And below us is the actual sky. Well, first he goes the ground, and then like the sea level, then the sky.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways.
Yeah, but
no, you are. I don't know how you're not getting this.
I don't know.
I'm worried right now.
I don't know.
That you're not getting.
It didn't make sense. The image and everything just didn't make sense.
It's like you think it's like not. Are you saying it's like not like it's like an island that's sunk?
Like no, maybe.
And then somehow they're saying it's upside down when it's not?
Maybe, yeah.
Because it's just an upside down island.
Which is it just floating on nothing then?
Yes.
That's weird.
Like an island does.
The island is on the seafloor. It connects to the actual land. It doesn't just float. The island doesn't float.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, what do you mean? This wait, hold on a second.
Just floating on nothing?
It's just floating on nothing? Yes, in the show where he's talking to a shark man in front of a bunch of mermaids and the fish people on it because he attacked by on a ghost ship because a kraken brought it down. The floating island is what's getting you.
Yes. So you get it.
No, I don't get it. Anyways, I did like how they turned into like regular things, but then it was weird that there were actual fish things.
Yeah, that one threw me off. Well, they're not. No, they're not fish. Well, not all fish folk.
Yeah, sure.
They're mer people.
Yeah, it's all but over the place.
Female mer people are evil.
Yeah, I know. Of course. I mean, I don't want if you had the same reaction. Right when I showed him, I was like, "Oh no, sirens!"
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's what they were. Yeah.
I did love it. He's like, their faces aren't what their real faces are. They're much worse. And then I was like, they just look like angrier hot women.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, he's a shark man. Maybe that looks ugly to him.
Yeah, maybe that's true. He is funny. I like him.
He is awesome.
Arab, I think his name is.
Yeah,
Araba.
Yeah, whatever. Shark Man. Shark Boy. Shark Boy was great. That was just a hilarious little bit they went through, just running from the fish folk. And like, who are normal down there. Yeah, you're right. That is weird because they're normal down there. But maybe when they go above the surface, they get some weird
change or something like that.
I don't know. Maybe there's special ones that go up there.
Yeah.
I did like how he just walked around and picked up all the fish bosses and were like, into the inventory?
Yeah, he's like, will this go in my inventory? It will.
It will, yes.
Though I'm very worried where Mool is.
Yeah, me too. I remember where everyone is, but Mool mostly, yeah. I enjoyed how Sunraku, too, was like, this was a bad idea to bring a Mool here. And everyone else. But a Mool.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
He not give a crap about the rest of his party members. He just cares about that bunny.
Oh, yeah.
Because that bunny's the key to everything.
I did love how he keeps the NPC alive just because he's like, I can learn information.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. That is really, really good. The brutality of the way the NPC fights.
Like a shark.
Like a shark, yeah. I'm just like...
Well, he has a cool sword.
Yeah, it's missing, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a single-bladed sword.
Yeah, it's like, my friend. And it was like, friend equals sword.
I don't know why. That was weird. I don't know why they needed to do that. They did that twice in this episode. I can't remember what the other one was for.
I don't know. Oh, yeah. Vitality for equals durability. Yeah.
So that was fantastic. But a lot of this episode was just set up I'm pumped to see what's in the castle.
I'm pumped to see what this Colossi actually looks like.
Yeah, because it doesn't seem like it's the Kraken.
I know. He has 170 minutes.
So a week.
Yeah, but I love it. He's like,
170 hours.
That's really cool. That's the only thing I was thinking about it because like the next D&D campaign, I'm really building off like a Shangri-La style. I want like just deep shit everywhere, nice. Like you guys can explore like crazy. And I'm like, the only thing I wish D&D worked like was like you could put timers on things.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, but it doesn't
because you can't make things move. You know, in D&D, like,
true.
That's why you can't have timers because like, you know, in this like he's running around that counts as movement. But like, what are we supposed to be like? You're like, I run. That's so boring.
No, yeah, it's dumb. It's not worth it. Time doesn't really exist in D&D.
Whoever made this, I hope they're a DM. Just like Matt Dinneman. I hope he's definitely got to be a DM somewhere. I hope that whoever made the show is DM because instantly when he was like, they get hit a ghost ship, follow these things, they go to underwater SeaWorld that's like upside down, all this kind of stuff. I was like, oh, this is so cool. I was like, this is so cool. I was like, this is such nerd awesomeness.
When the Kraken came up to pull them down, I was like, oh.
And then like the class is like in this castle tower in the center of the town, and like I was like,
Tyranid or something like that, right?
Yes.
I say it with a C. The annoying C. The annoying Celtic C in the front there.
Fools. All right, let's move on though. Anything else to talk about in this episode? Actually,
I don't think so. I think overall it is great. I love that I like Shark Boy cannot fathom the fact that he's not a Birdman.
Oh, that was hilarious. That was
like, I'm a human. They're going to be a great duo. Yes. Yeah, that should be the gist of the episode for me.
What was the next one? Do we go Ray Zero?
Let's go Ray Zero because it's better than Sakamoto Days.
Yeah. Let's move on to Ray Zero season
3?
Yes.
Yeah. Season 3.
This show fucking kicks ass.
I know it does. Oh, it opens with Reinhardt still kicking Greed. I always try to remember his name. Greed's ass.
Regulus, yes.
Which was it's hilarious. I could watch an entire episode just
it opens with Wrath actually.
Does it open with Wrath?
Yes, because that's how it ended last episode. It does.
It does.
Which was I was like, this what they're doing right now is awesome because everywhere they cut to, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
But like first off, whatever I can't remember, pink hair merchant princess. First of all, I like how actually I was thinking about this.
I like it's
purple hair. Yeah, it's more purple. You are right. I like how all the princesses are actually just badasses.
Yeah, they all have some sort of magic in them in some way. Yeah,
and I love how she's like, the fact that they left Al alone with Wrath,
I know.
And he's like, you better hope I don't die, which is very interesting.
I don't know what that's about. Yeah,
he's like, you better get out of here before I die, which is very interesting.
That could just be him like. It seems like Al's character is he talks himself down.
That's true.
Sort of thing.
But
So
it is,
you better run away before you kill me. But
Yeah.
really, he's gonna be the one that murders.
it is
Raph.
interesting, though, that they literally were like, oh, we'll leave this one alone with one guy. I'm like, oh, how strong are you, dude? Because we haven't seen him really fight
Yeah,
yet.
that's true. And all the knights are strong. So.
I know, so I can't wait to see how strong. And Priscilla's strong as shit, so.
Yeah, that was real.
And we got a bunch of nicknames for her this episode.
Yes.
I assume for her, I think she's related to. I don't know if they're her nicknames or something she's related to.
No, Al is with Envy. Priscilla's with Wrath.
Thank you, yes.
Yeah, yeah, so throw me off there, yeah.
What I started with Envy, yes.
Yeah.
No, she's with Lust. He's with Lust.
Yeah,
That's Lust.
Yes.
That's Lust.
Where the hell's Envy? Have we seen Envy yet?
Envy
We've
is...
seen Sloth. Sloth's dead. Subaru has his power. Greed is the boy we're fighting right now.
Gluttony is the two people.
The two. Lust is the shapeshifter. Have we seen Envy? Or Envy? Yeah, right. Envy's one of the sins, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, the Witch of Envy. So isn't that the big bad witch?
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't have one because she still exists. She's still alive.
Bishop of Envy. Should I look this up? I feel like it's a bad
No,
idea.
I think it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
I think it's a bad idea. I think it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because I think the Witch of Envy is still alive. She's
That's
the one
true.
that killed them all. So
Would Subaru technically be the Archbishop?
probably, yeah. He's currently the Archbishop of Sloth.
Or Sloth.
Currently,
Yes.
I imagine he's gonna be like the holder of all of them eventually.
Yeah. But yeah, that was awesome. And then Reinhardt just
The authorities.
I do love Greed finally. It's very smart move to stop Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Just throw him really far in the sky.
It's the thing that Reinhardt did to him.
Yeah. It's like, I'll just throw you really high in the sky, so you just we'll have to wait till you come landing back down.
Yep, eventually. Which was great. I liked Reinhardt's little telepathy there. It's like, gonna take me, man. You got this one, bye.
Yeah, I know. Also, Amelia, man, they just made Amelia.
She's killing it.
Yeah,
she's
awesome.
absolutely killing it.
So
She's
from a character, you just were like, what a loser.
Yep, and she's taking on an archbishop by herself. We knew she was strong before. The show had told us she was strong over and over again. But it's finally really shown. Like the last 2 seasons, they really showed how nutty her power is. Just like giving Subaru a spirit so he could keep freezing everything down.
Yeah,
She
that
can
was
divvy
cool.
out her power.
That was cool.
It was awesome. The skating scene
The ice
was
skates are
fantastic.
cool.
The ice skating thing was awesome.
Yeah, it was
was
awesome.
so much fun. In a water city, I don't know why I never thought about that, but that was like, it's a perfect ice slide. Greed's water bomb attack is nuts.
Yeah, I was like, first I was like, what is he gonna do? And then I was like, oh, it makes sense. He's pushing every little drop of water. Did like Plan J, and it's like it hit him into his own attack. That was actually like
That
pretty
was great.
smart.
That was fun, yeah.
The one where Amelia tried to hit him in the nuts.
Yeah, and that was technically 2 different
Yeah,
plans. It was
plan
KA
K.
and K, or no,
Yeah.
plan KA,
Yeah.
KB or K2.
He's like, hit him in the vital point and then hit him in the nuts.
I know, even the nut shot was hilarious.
I
know. That was great. No, it's very interesting to see, and like the archbishops are an insane threat. They really are.
Mm-hmm.
They're very strong, but the show's done a really good job of demonstrating that ever since Sloth, who didn't really have anyone to he was fighting against Subaru, so we thought he was insanely strong and friggin' unbeatable at points. Fighting against Subaru was insanely weak at the time, still kind of is. So it makes sense that he seems so powerful. Well, he's got Sloth's authority now if he just uses it, which I'm pretty sure is the way he's gonna beat all of them, because I think that made contact with Greed all the way back when.
It hit him.
Yeah, I think it actually hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think he's gonna beat him with it.
I think he could deal damage to him with it,
I think he probably could.
which is like the whole thing right now, though.
Yeah, I know, but like, you have confidence that Subaru's gotten so much stronger when he's not strong at all.
I have confidence that he's a lot stronger than season 1.
That's for sure.
And I have confidence in this authority power that he's not training and testing at all.
Yeah.
And I can see a Deus Ex Machina coming out with it.
I don't think so.
I can see it.
That's never been the theme of the show.
I can see it.
It's never been the theme of the show.
Maybe it'll be the theme this time.
No.
Well, no, it was kind of the theme at the end of season 2.
When what?
When he made the deal with Beatrice, and he was like, and he used all of her power to stop the White Rabbit and shit.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he used Beatrice.
Which she's not really using her power at all right now, which is really annoying.
Yeah, where is she?
She's passed out because she used a bunch of magic after
Classic,
Greed
yeah.
blew off his leg. She used a bunch of magic to save him, so she's knocked out.
Also, I really wish his hand would just stop being gross.
That's gonna
being
be something. That's gonna be something.
Yeah, I know.
That's gonna be.
He's gonna die eventually, right?
He's gotta. Yeah, I feel like if they clear this without him dying once, that'll be insane.
Also, I will say, what props to show on this level is like, the reset aspect hasn't become like the main point of the show anymore.
That's true. Yeah, they've worked really far away from it. Like season 1 was endless use.
Yeah.
Season 2 was sort of use it.
And now it's just like hey, the story's good.
Yeah.
We don't need to have to reset them every time.
Yeah, every single time.
And the way they did the resetting of this season was really good.
Yeah, but they're doing a great job of that, especially with all the archbishops going ham. But it is interesting to see. What I was trying to say earlier is that it's very interesting to see how like they're strong, but they're not end all be all strong. Especially when you have pretty much the entire powerhouse of the country in one city.
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
true. Yeah. So it's like and so he's saying like greed is like pausing himself in time.
Yeah, that's what he's getting at. I think really with is that like. Yeah, I think it's one of those situations where he just froze his own time, and so therefore his body can't change, he can't change, but you like, yeah, pretty much that's it.
Yeah.
He's like a sliver of time.
Did love the part where Subaru was like, "Is his heart beating or not?" And Greed like looked back. I was like, "Ooh."
Yeah, I loved Subaru using Greed's own like personality against him.
I know, that was hilarious.
Oh, he just kept interrupting him, and I was like, yes. Greed has said he hates this so many times.
It's so funny. And Subaru just being he's like, total cringe.
Yeah, it was. What's going on? Did they explain I don't think they explained it. They're all named after stars.
Yes.
That was interesting to
That
find
was
out.
interesting.
I don't know what that was about.
I don't know either.
That's going to be very interesting, yes. I'm pumped for that.
And then Priscilla versus Wrath is very good.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
I just like how Priscilla first of all, the songstress needs to actually freaking do something.
Yeah.
Just be like,
yeah, and actually becoming a problem and all that stuff.
Yeah, just do something. Jeez. But Priscilla just being, I love that Priscilla is just so not like she got too emotional here for a second.
Someone's calling out her past.
But the fact that she like looks down, she has like the like line.
Escanor
level thing. She's like, I look so down on you that I
you're
don't.
An ant.
Yeah, you don't affect me at all.
Yeah, exactly.
But she was bringing up her past. It's like Queen of Thorns or something like that, and like all this. She had like all these weird things and quotes, and I was like,
I know. I was like, whoa. And and then Lust got a hit off on her. No, Wrath got a hit off on her.
I know.
I was like, ooh.
Yeah, so that's gonna be awesome.
I can't wait for the rest.
We didn't see what's going on with Otto.
That's true. Yeah, we didn't get an update on that. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure our boy's just fine.
And then we didn't.
Then we get an update on Julius either, who is probably not fine. He's a moron.
Probably gone forever.
Yeah, probably at this point. Yeah, I'm surprised anyone even remembers him.
You're like, man, maybe we don't need to reset this one.
Yeah, I mean, be fine.
But the wolf guy seemed pretty cool.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. But if it means getting Julius on the show, I'm fine with that. So the overall,
then we didn't get to see what was going on with I always forget his name.
Wilhelm
and
Garfield.
Yeah,
with the fake Lust.
Yes, so we need to see what's going on with them.
Yeah, but I'm sure they're not fine.
I'm sure they're not fine. Yeah,
I will cutting back to Lust real fast. I did fantastic trap on the side of Felis and the purple hair girl I always love when one of these like one of these archbishops who are so full of themselves like are like stuck in a hole. Like in this case, she was stuck in a trap and she was like baby, and what her purple hair girl was like, I don't care, bye.
Yeah, I
just shot her down.
She had a line too. I love her and Otto. Like the lines like just like, oh, he's a merchant. Treats the guys properly. I'm like, what is these merchants dropping bars on fucking villains?
That's great. But yeah, overall, man, this season came back with vengeance.
Yeah.
Like took that little break, and then they're just like,
nuts. They did that. Like, yeah, they took the break. I think probably because the animations have been out of control.
Really, yeah, it's been
I will say though, when she stood up the merchant princess there, and she like took her wig off, and she just had purple hair. I was like, what? The dragon blood made her hair purple? I didn't know.
Really?
I didn't recognize her. I was like, is that all that fucking happened?
She was in the episode previous.
What do you mean?
I just like that you forgot. Like, it's wild that you forgot about her because she was like purple hair girl popped up in the episode before.
Yeah, I know. She's been the show a bunch.
I know, but recently, so I'm just like,
yeah, she's been nonstop this season. I just like because her face was still messed up. It just threw me off for a second. I was just like, what? And then I was like, oh, it's that girl. Yeah. I was like, I'm interested to see what's going on with the green hair girl though.
Probably still turning into a dragon.
I just want to know.
Yeah. But overall, pumped for next episode.
Yes.
I hope they don't do the thing where they just cut to the other three fights that are going on and not talk about Subaru's stuff, because I really want them to focus on Subaru's stuff.
I feel like it's what's going to happen is they're going to go back to Subaru. I think it's going to be like Subaru's fight is going to be the main thing, and then like next episode they're going to focus more on like the other fights we didn't see this one.
Yeah,
so I think I think that fight's going to be in every single one.
Yeah.
But like sometimes we're just not going to see the other fights happening.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Okay, cool.
But yes, let's move on to Sakamoto Days.
Woo! I love this guy. I
Yeah,
can't wait
yeah.
for him to be a full-on new edition.
Yes, he's awesome.
Yeah,
He's such an
great.
idiot.
He's so stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, I'm really good at being a sniper. And he's amazing at it.
Yeah, he's sick
He's
at it.
amazing at it. The agency that dropped him was stupid for doing so. Like, this guy could have been an assassin all on his own with just the sniper. He could be his own agency just with his sniper attacks.
Yeah, it's insane.
And he's hilarious.
Yeah, he's so funny.
And he comes in to fight Sakamoto the first time, and Shin's just, oh no! all just like, that, no Sakamoto here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Sakamotos out there. And Shin just going through his head, it's like, this guy is dumber than a sack of bricks.
I know, yeah. I love that. I was like, this guy, is he working at the store now? No.
Not yet, no.
I don't know if he ever will be.
I hope she has to be.
Yeah, because he is a great
He's
addition.
too stupid.
Yeah, he's a great
He'd be
addition.
The Chinese girl was, well, yeah, she's Chinese. Chinese girl was dumb as a sack of bricks, and we loved her. And we were like, they have to recruit her.
When they
Anyone who gets high praise from Sakamoto has to get
that's true.
hired.
I do love when they
And he's broke.
yeah, he's super broke.
Yeah, I know.
Even yeah, because he can't do anything because he's dumb. But I love that there's like this insane paintball competition.
I know.
Just to
No, it's not insane until the assassins walk into it.
well, I like the concept is just so it dirties them all, so everyone has to clean it.
Yeah, which in this instance it was insane because like paint's way harder to clean than dirt.
Yeah, especially like it everywhere.
Yes. Yeah.
But I did love what he's like, come on, let me join it. First of all, it's $1,000,000 prize.
I don't know how much that is. A lot, I imagine. Probably like
I imagine
a million. I don't know. Let's say it's gonna be $10,000.
$10,000.
$10,000 US.
Okay, let's find out.
Find the converter. Power of Google. How did people ever do things before?
1,000.
Bam.
Make sure I'm doing $1 million. That's 100. 1, 2.
It all amounted to nothing though.
Oh yeah, no.
Since the moron wrecked the entire mall.
It's $660,000.
Wow, okay, that's a lot of money. Holy shit.
Yeah. Well, in a world where there's like psychics and
I guess that can make sense, yeah. That's a lot of money.
I know.
That's a lot of money. I would join that paintball competition.
Absolutely.
I would cheat in that paintball competition. Like, that's a lot of money. How does Sakamoto not just win that every year?
He must not enter. He probably didn't enter before
Why?
because you need a team. You can't enter by yourself.
That's a good point.
And I doubt he was.
He knows he knows most of the town though. I would just grab 2 doohickeys off the street and ran in there and
He
just,
probably wanted to stay undercover.
maybe. That's a good point. That's a good point. All right, fair
And now,
points. Fair
since, like
points.
spies are coming at him. He
Fair
doesn't really
points.
care.
Fair points. Why does any other assassin not just join that?
I know.
They'd make so much money in like a day.
I don't know. Yeah, any super talented individual.
Yeah.
But I did love how he's like, oh, can't join. And then he looks at those two and they're like, and he
Yeah.
runs over and he's like, bleh.
Well, he had to hear friggin' Chun-Li, I can't remember her name. Chun-Li,
Chun-Li.
yeah, just being like, oh, hey, how's it going?
Nice drunk, her drunk self.
Oh my
I love when
goodness.
she's like, that is clearly Sakamoto. That
Yeah.
is the boss man. Now he's skinny.
And Shin's just like, you moron.
I love it. He's like, no, that's totally not him. And he's like, I love the guy. At first he believes it, and then he's
Yeah.
like, what do you think I'm a fool? And I was like, yes.
Yes. And just Shin's like, oh yeah, he's an idiot. I died laughing at that line. There was I saw this frame from the manga because people are complaining online that Sakamoto Days is not animated well enough from the manga. And I did see one frame where he when he snipes the guy with the paintball gun immediately, like right off the rip there, to show that he's awesome. The panel does look cooler, but like not that much cooler. So like, I think people are blowing a little out of proportion on this
I think it's one of those things where it's like, yes, nowadays pretty much everything is animated to like an absurd amount.
Yeah.
And like, there's Solo Leveling, JJK, My Hero, Demon Slayer, and certain scenes and just certain animes. I mean, like what was that? Story Wanted Shield, like animation
Yeah,
that was
true.
nuts. One Piece is just untouchable. Nothing's gonna touch that. I think that wins for best animation ever.
So yeah, I agree, but Soul Leveling's gonna beat it come Crunchyroll Awards.
What, One Piece
Yeah.
for best anime?
Animation.
Yeah, I mean everything.
Do
Yeah.
they even have that category? I don't think they
I
have
don't
that
think they
category.
have that.
Yeah,
But it's One Piece's animation is so good because it's literally every single thing is animated insane.
Yeah,
not
that's true,
just
yeah.
fights.
Yeah.
Like literally just like them walking around is
that's true,
ridiculous.
yeah.
Like the budget per episode is I can't even imagine. But anyways, so like when you're expecting like this really popular anime to come out, you're expecting it to be like overly animated again. I think it's animated fine. I do think they could do a little bit better of a job.
Probably, but it's one of those animes where I'm kind of there for the story right now.
Yeah, and it's one of those where it's like Spike's Family is also very animated very well, but not like an insane animation style. Yeah, sometimes when Yor's fighting, it's like pretty cool, but it's just a beautiful anime kind of style thing where it's like Sakamoto Day has its like own feel to it that I like. Yeah, it's like a little more blocky, a little more like thick black lines, but like I think it fits the show's vibe.
Yeah, I agree.
And I don't think it needs like I think it's more of a watching Jinwoo do what he does definitely needs insane animation. I don't need insane animation to watch. So it's more of like what Sakamoto does. Yeah, like it's like his one punch move, like real hardcore punch or something like that. I don't need insane animation to feel like how badass that is. Like the rock throw was awesome.
Yeah, it was when he just broke the entire sniper rifle, and the guy was like,
"Bah, bah." Yeah, I think this is I feel like we're old, like it's like new money, old money. Yeah, like we're like old money anime fans, where it's like doesn't need to be. It's like watching Naruto. It's like a lot of Naruto is animated pretty poorly. Yeah, sometimes hilariously poorly. Yeah, and then some fights are absolutely incredible. But like, that's fine.
There's some old anime I've watched where just watching that gun break would have broken the entire anime studio. Yeah, like I'm trying to do that.
Yeah, I mean, even like Solo Leveling, if you go back and watch the most recent episode, the way they walk sometimes is so awkward and weird.
Yeah, it's true.
If you watch like when him, the Hunter Association president, and Jinwoo are walking walking towards the room, it looks like it was like CG animated Baki level.
Oh, yeah, okay, I guess that makes sense, yeah.
So it's just like, I think Sakamoto is animated
fine. I think just fine. And I think,
yes, it's one of those things, could they animate it better? Sure, but it's not necessary.
No, and I think overall they're killing it. And the story's amazing. Like what happened at the end of this episode? It was was it midway through the episode? What happened? What part did we get to see the a little more of the backstory of Sakamoto and his wife? This is episode, right?
What part of the backstory?
Like when I think Shin was asking like who made the first move or something like that. What do I remember? Right? I'm remembering this, yeah. And it cuts back to Sakamoto when he first sees her in the convenience store with the glasses breaking scene again. Yeah. And then like she sees blood on his shirt and runs away. And he's like, "Aw!" And she gets in a band-aid and his glasses break again.
Oh yeah. No, I do remember
that was amazing. And then we see Sakamoto being like, "No more questions."
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you, Shin.
I do love when the dumb idiot guy is giving his back. You're listening to his backstory, which he's narrating out loud.
Yeah, to the bird.
And Shin's like, "Why are you saying that out loud?" I love how his like sniper thing is like, "These bullets specifically are meant to ricochet." I was like, I love the show.
I know.
That's ridiculous, but awesome.
It's amazing. I think it's so cool. Love how he can shoot a sniper rifle perfectly while like falling in midair. That was sick. The bird, also great. Mm-hmm. I loved his little pet there. That was giving him call outs.
Yeah, that was
He
cool.
trained the bird to find targets.
Yeah, and then this guy, they're like, he's not a good enough assassin.
It's like that organization is ridiculous, and I hope they got pushed out by other assassins because they're stupid.
Yeah, oh yeah.
What are they even doing? They were like, as like an entire organization, they were like going into gang fight. It was like a gang fight, pretty much.
And also like they were like,
that's not how assassinations work.
Like in like an office.
Yeah,
like cubicles.
That's not how assassinations work.
I know.
I don't know what that. Maybe he just joined a gang.
That organization is all over the place.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that was insane stuff.
But a very good episode.
Imagine wanting to become an assassin just to get a 9-to-5 office job.
Yeah. He needs to get a real job.
Yeah, he does.
At the end when they give him his cut, they're like, he's like, "This is it." It's like, dude, you destroyed so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts. Oh yeah. But yeah, great episode.
Yep. But let's move on to Dragonball Daima.
Well, Daima.
We really underrated the third eye.
Yeah. Big time.
We really underrated
It's insane. In our defense, it came in what, like 3-4 episodes ago?
We underrated the Goma and the third eye.
Yeah, we did, because Goma is just insane with it. The amount of shit it's doing. Holy crap. It beat Super Saiyan 3 with help.
And beat Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah. Well, Toriyama really wanted to make Super Saiyan 4 work, didn't he?
I think he
wanted Kid Goku back, and he wanted Super Saiyan 4 work.
I think he really was like, Dragon Ball GT did not do what I wanted to.
Yeah.
Let me make a better version of it. And he did.
He did.
By a mile. This show fucking rocks.
Yeah, because this Kid Goku was, Super Saiyan 4 Goku was awesome.
The Kamehameha
wave, yeah.
You know what, honestly, I was thinking about it. It might be one of, like, we have to do an episode where we just rank, like, best anime moves of all time. It might be one of the best.
Probably
because it's like an Eldritch Blast in, like, D&D, where it's so good that it just gets stronger when Goku gets stronger.
Yeah, exactly.
And I love that.
Yeah.
It's his, like, go-to move.
Yeah,
when he was, like, I love Goku like pushed down into the ground, energy like breaking the ground around him, and he's about to do it, and you're like, oh, it's gonna be sick. Fucking Goma ruined that scene though.
Yeah.
For a second, and then he just used it on him anyways.
Yeah, I love when Goku's just so good at it. We saw this in Dragon Ball Super too, when he like just constantly keeps charging the Kamehameha wave against all the enemies. I love how Goku's so strong that he just can't get punched in the face. And usually for most other people, this would disrupt their concentration. He's just like, nah, I got this, fam.
Yeah.
And just hits him with a Kamehameha wave.
How bad did you die when Majin Du went Super Saiyan like 3 pretty much? I don't think he went Super Saiyan 3.
I think he just made bigger hair.
Yeah.
That was great.
Because he ate a cookie.
He ate a cookie. And he was like...
I died laughing.
I thought it was so excellent. And then the Kamehameha wave happens, knocks Goma. I'm trying to remember this. Knocks Goma into the ground, and then the third eye goes off again. Right?
Yes, and it becomes like a mega big Goma who tries to punch Planet Namek style Shinra like a moron.
Like,
and just gets immediately flicked into the ground.
Yeah, it's friggin'.
He's like, I'm not gonna let this happen.
When Namek Shenron showed up for the first time, he was already jacked. You knew he was strong. You knew he was stronger than the regular dragon.
Yeah.
And now this one's red, which also a thing from GT. And so it's a red Namek dragon. Done. Get out of here. And get out of here.
He's like as big as like his finger.
Yeah, it's like, nope.
I was like,
get out of here.
Dumbest person. Obviously, Glorio clearly in Namek made them adults.
Yeah, he did.
He ended with like childish or something like that. I was like, I wonder what that word is. I wonder
what that one is. Really hiding in that one there on your fake language, Toriano.
I'm also did I miss the episode where I explained why Glorio has to work for Dr. Scientist, Professor whatever lady?
No, I think he just worked for her. I think that was the whole thing the entire time.
Is that all he's getting out of this deal? There might be more. Seems like he's pretty whipped by this woman for some reason.
Yeah, it does. It does seem that way. I don't know. Maybe she's the one that pulled him out of the dregs.
Yep.
Because he's a third worlder, isn't he?
Yes.
So maybe she's the one that pulled him out.
Yeah, maybe.
Because we know she was jumping between worlds when she was in the human world.
I wonder why he knows Namek.
Because he was... Actually, I don't know that one. Yeah, I don't know. I'm about to say because he was hanging out with the old geezer, but I don't think that's where he got it from. So, because the old geezer was like, he knows Namek.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Or Namekian.
But the fight was obviously awesome. Animated. The show is animated very well.
Yeah. It's great when Piccolo and Glorio used their big magic attacks on him. It was fantastic. Overall, yeah, this whole episode, the big points were it was a big fighting episode, but the big points were Super Saiyan 4 came back better in kid form somehow. I do have to say that the muscle bound, it does throw me off a little bit. The muscle bound child Goku is like throwing me. He's got muscle. He's got muscles more defined and tighter than like regular adult Goku.
Yeah, I know,
and I'm just like, but it's in a child's body. So what really got me was I know Super Saiyan 3 Goku gets big hair too, but like the big hair on the child it throws me off. It's like, this is hilarious. You're so cute.
I just like what I'm really hoping. So the next episode's name is Betrayal.
I think it's Glorio.
Oh yeah, no, obviously, yeah. But I'm really hoping because I don't know how many episodes are left. I think there's
be a
like,
lot.
but I'm really just hoping Goku becomes an adult and was like, I don't care, and then Goku just beats the Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo are just like, well, you had your chance.
Yeah. You should have killed us.
Yeah.
You played around with us.
Now
you should have killed us.
Now it's over.
Yeah. Now you're done.
Oh, you know what's probably gonna happen is we're gonna become adults and we're like, oh, we're not used to our bodies for a second.
Do you think? I don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't know. I could see that happening for a second.
No. If we get adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku again after like what has this been like 20 years, 15 years since GT came out, it's gonna be wild. Internet might go nuts.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's already going nuts. People are loving it.
Yeah, that's great. I don't know. I'm curious to know what I'm not gonna, if it's not explained, I won't be unhappy. But I would be curious to know how Super Saiyan 3 plus Namek power makes Super Saiyan 4. I'd love to know what where the combination there is, but it's whatever.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
But and yeah, all I just watched the episode. I was like, we really, really downplayed
the eye.
Yeah, the eye.
The
eye and Goma here. Because that's not just eye. Because obviously the previous Demon King had it. And freaking Boo just destroyed him in like 2 seconds. But he didn't have it on.
No, he didn't have it. No, he lost it.
Yeah, he lost it at the time. Forgot about that.
I don't think Boo would have been destroying him in 2 seconds. Maybe.
I bet he would.
I bet he still it'd probably been a harder fight because Boo would have ate him.
I bet he would have destroyed him.
Yeah.
I bet this is kind of a wreck anything.
Yeah, it probably makes sense. Yeah, it probably makes sense. Yeah.
But still, I'm loving it.
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
This has been a great ride.
Yeah,
I'll be sad when it's over. When the dragon made the wish and just
yeah, that animation was sick. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, that's been Dragonball Daima has been great. That one anime podcast, wish I could remember the name. Screw you guys for saying it was bad.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
you guys are idiots.
Dumb. You missed the mark on that one hardcore.
When Cody was up, Cody, if you're listening, this is funny. When Cody was up, he kept talking about how great Cowboy Bebop was.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you were just like, yes. Cowboy Bebop is good.
It is good. It's not amazing.
It's one of those, like, you know, when you're in college and you think Boondock Saints is like the greatest movie you've ever seen in your life.
I did think that for a little while.
Yeah, every guy in college does.
Why?
Because it's shot different and it's just like the music's different. I don't know. It's just all different. And you're just like looking for that art style. Like, that's Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop is actually really good, but it's just like, it's one of those where it's like, it's a different style of anime. It's it's episodic at first, but then the story gets together and Spike Spiegel is really cool and blah, blah. And it is. Faye Valentine is hot as shit. And they didn't make her as hot as they should in the live action, which that was my only really big complaint about the live action. But they should have just made her way hotter. But this is at the time frame, they were kind of doing that thing where they were like, you know, everyone needs to represent every shape and size.
Speaking of that, I still really like that. Netflix, you were stupid for getting rid of that.
A lot of people really hate it. I don't know. Did you watch It's a Gundams?
No, I didn't because I knew he didn't like it.
Yeah,
so I was so stupid. It's like it's the
but
same.
You know what? The reason maybe why we didn't hate it was because we think Cowboy Bebop is very good.
Yeah, and not the greatest anime of all time.
I think it's like the greatest anime ever existed.
So stupid. I remember because I went into Cowboy Bebop being told it was the greatest anime of all time, and when I finished it, I was like, I was lied to.
I didn't think that going into it.
Yeah.
So we have both our levels as someone who thought it was amazing, felt like they were lied to, and someone who thought literally nothing about it. It was just on anime. I saw it on an anime you should watch list.
Yeah.
And I didn't see where it was ranked, and I was just like, that was pretty good.
Yeah. That's what.
And then it turned into everyone was like, isn't it the greatest anime you've ever seen in your life? And I was like, have you seen? Now I'm at myself. I'm like, have you seen One Piece?
Yeah, One Piece was just amazing.
Or Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Or like
Naruto.
I hate when people say filler with Naruto. It annoys the hell out of me.
Oh, yeah.
It has filler. Skip it.
Shut up. Yeah, skip it. Yeah, skip it if you don't like it. I don't know what your problem is. So stupid.
Yeah, but anyways, why did I bring up Cowboy Bebop?
Cody talking about it.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's funny. It's just like, because of being like, it's just basic, and I was like, yeah. That's probably one of our hotter takes, anime hot takes.
Yeah,
shockingly enough, we don't have a huge amount. Attack on Titan's bad. Season 4 is bad, and Cowboy Bebop is overrated.
Yes.
Remember he said it was like underrated or something, and I was like, I feel like it's pretty rated. In my head, I was like, overrated.
Yeah, facts. Yeah,
we put it in the top 10 anime of all time. We did.
It's good. It is a good anime. You all are just ruining it.
It's not my top 10.
Nah, it's not in my top 10 either. But it's a good anime.
It's good.
Yeah.
Vash, better.
Trigun, I think, is better. Yeah. I had a much better time watching Trigun.
Better.
Yu Yu Hakusho is better than both those.
Yeah. Trying to think
of the old ones.
Old anime that's better. I didn't know they remastered Rurouni Kenshin. I should watch that.
It's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, I should watch that.
Yeah, I'll check it out tomorrow because I've never seen Rurouni Kenshin all the way through. I know I would. Yeah. He's fun. I remember I started watching him back in the day. I only got like 5 episodes in before I swapped to a different anime, but he was hilarious the few episodes I saw him with.
Yeah. Okay, so that was Dragonball Daima. On to the last anime.
Zenshu.
This might be one of the better episodes in the anime.
I 100% agree.
This episode was awesome.
This episode was fantastic.
Yeah, it was so good.
Also,
take a note. Anime is better than anything. That's how you make a lesbian.
That's true, yeah. That's very, very
true. You show
true.
the development of how they like each other. You don't just Katara and Asumeus.
What was her name? Yeah.
Did I nail those names?
I think you did, yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah. Asami. No, you didn't.
Damn it! Thought I got them. Where they're just like, now they're a couple. It's like, ugh.
Why can't you just build this up? Give me a relationship.
That scene. First of all, I would. This is what annoys me when anime does that gross thing where failure in anime where they make kids like sexualized.
Yeah,
but because they're so good at making them look like exactly how cute they could possibly be.
I know. Yeah.
In the start of the episode, those like cute kids, and she's like her friend who clearly ends up falling in love with her.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was very well done, and like even if they weren't going for a lesbian thing, like it was just a great way to show a friendship too. Like it was how much it was 100% lesbian,
yeah,
but
it was very cute.
Great
it was
to see
so
it. Yeah,
cute.
it was very cool. It was like this was a great episode in this sense that's because like we go through, like, we'll dig into them all, but like we go through all this to see how Natsume has affected people around her without even knowing, and it's very interesting to see, because I really don't know what the message of the show, like the message of the show is like, you can't do it all yourself, but also like Natsume's a genius in her own right, virtuoso in her own right, and it's interesting to see. It's like I want to know what the message is here, because like she's so single-mindedly focused. Is it supposed to be like, see these relationships that you created and didn't pay attention to?
That's like, I think that's like she
gonna be the grand idea,
because like that's what's the whole. I think the whole thing is based around her writer's block.
Yeah,
and it's just like, it's like if she just paid attention to the people that in her life instead of just focusing on herself, that first love that she was looking for. I mean, literally, the girl has the scene where it goes boom, boom.
I know.
So it's like
how each one was it was their voices too doing it.
Yeah. So it's just like, if she just paid attention to the people around her, she would like know, like, it could have saw the experiences in real life, because she has seen them in real life.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
But like she just didn't pay attention to anything, because she was too focused on herself and doing things alone. And that's where this, the Mighty Nine, D&D, Critical Role, but like this 9 group is like bringing out of her.
Yeah.
By the way, I just realized at the end of the episode that the bird is the old director.
Yeah. Well, we didn't. Yeah, I agree.
I did not know. I did not put that together.
Well, yeah, I didn't put it together either. Really, I saw her hair.
Yeah,
yeah.
Hair. I was
like,
oh,
the eyes. Yeah, it's like,
because she probably was like a bitch or something.
Probably, yeah. She's probably like Natsuko.
Yeah.
Just like before Natsuko started becoming better, she's probably like, meh.
Yeah.
Meh, it's my thing. Meh.
But the first one, I was like, where are we going with this? I was like admiration, like for how like serious Natsuko takes her.
Yeah, it was great, and like her drawing with the girl was amazing.
I love the one line where it's like, my brother said it's the biggest box office flop ever, and then someone goes, "What's a box office?" I was like,
fantastic.
Kids.
Oh, that was so.
She's the only one in the theaters, like, she's like freaking out. The girl next to her's like,
I know. And Natsuko's like, whoa. Well, it must be like, there must be something to it. It's not just that Natsuko likes it, because the other guy who's really big, who wanted to be a virtuoso and wasn't, but like knew the industry enough, was like, this is an amazing thing too. I like it as well.
I think he just liked it because he was that artsy type where he was like, everyone hates it, so that's why he liked it.
Maybe.
Because he was like, oh, she likes it too? Oh, we both have great taste. So I was like, I think she likes it for different reasons. I think he likes it because he was wearing flip-flops with dirty jeans.
He was doing that.
And he was like, I am amazing.
Space
like,
dandy boy there.
Yeah, he did look like that. I think he just liked it because like everyone hated it.
Interesting.
He was clearly supposed to be that artsy hipster type that thinks he's better than everyone.
Okay. All right. Fair. Yeah, that is what he was, but fair enough. But we'll get to him in a second. I think my favorite overall was number 2 there.
The running kid?
The running kid was awesome. Mm-hmm. It was like, I think I liked his ba-bum moment the most, when first off, they animated the crap out of this episode.
Oh yeah, this episode had what was the episode from One Piece in Wano with Yamato, when you see Luffy and Roger together and it's animated beautifully.
Oh yeah, when she's connecting
what
the
is
two.
The name of that episode?
Oh hell if I know.
We used to know it.
They're on the. No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
What?
Yeah.
No.
We've said it before on this show.
I have no idea.
We probably looked it up and then said
I have no idea what that episode is.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
The episode is animated absolutely
scenes.
And that's the most beautiful animated episode in Wano. Now One Piece is all animated like that. But,
yes.
But it had that kind of vibe to it, where like beautiful animation was just kept exploding in this episode.
Yeah. When he was running and it was like, she's trying to. What a ridiculous thing. Run so fast you make an after image. It's like, what do
you think, he's Goku?
Exactly, yeah. But the kid was like, it was cool how that is what, his, as a man who in high school had a crush on a girl, so I'd run by her house all the time and a chance that she might see me. Understand how that kind of drive can push you to do really great things. Like his
Did you look like you did 4 years ago in high school?
I was skinnier.
Like actually skinny?
Actually skinny. Because I was running like a maniac.
I was like, I hope it was.
Because I had to think for that girl.
I was like, hope you weren't. Like...
No, I did not look. That was all college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, college. I gained college like 30 some pounds.
College.
That's what it was. I was 180. So for reference, I'm like 205, 208 right now. And in high school, junior, senior year, I was like 180, 184. And then college, I went.
Yeah, college. That's what did it.
College was bad. College, like the lunchroom was. They don't kid you when they say freshman 15. For some of us, it was like over 4 years.
Definitely. I saw it happen to everyone.
Yeah,
I saw it happen to everyone.
Yeah, it was horrible.
But Yeah, it was so
Eating
funny
pizza all the time.
when he's just running and he's like, and then she pushes him so much that he be like
Becomes
breaks
a
a
great
record
runner,
for
yeah.
the prefect area and all that kind of stuff. I feel really bad for him when she doesn't remember his name.
That was bad.
I
That
like,
was really, really
bitch.
sad. That was real. I was like, oh no, you're an asshole. Especially when she was like, she was in hindsight, she was yelling at him just to run faster, but she was like, again, she was encouraging him there, but really
She first drew his Adam's apple.
Yeah, that's true. That scene was like, don't make it weird, don't make it weird, don't make it weird.
And the whole entire time he's making it weird.
And she has no idea what's going on.
Yes.
But she keeps that sketch for her entire forever because she has it all the way through high school when she goes to do that thing.
And then I do the scene I absolutely love is when she's like, I need you, blah blah blah, and they pull him out and the whole classroom like shoots out the door. But my favorite is when she's like, see this running, I need you to run like this after image, and it shows the classroom in the background and his one friend is like head on his head is like, ugh, like you're blowing it, dude.
It was his fault somehow.
I know.
When she's oblivious.
Yeah.
That was
all
great.
all I do want to see is how they're not going to do it because I just think it's like part of the story, but I wish I could see the present day 3 of them.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. Well, we
kind of saw the one guy present.
The one guy's still because he's not doing
still
anything.
in college.
Still in college, yeah.
For 8 years. It's like 4-time super senior. And the one girl's like, what is that? That's like 8 years.
Hey, some people like to do that.
When they show her like music video thing and the crowd's just like, whoa! Like they're like losing their minds. I was like, this show rocks.
Yeah, with that guy.
When his chair shoots off into space.
Like Space Dandy.
I know. I was like, damn. I was like, the animation is nuts.
I guess she just comes in and pretty much she's so good she usurps everything he's doing.
I know.
Everything.
And at first he's like, she doesn't even know whatever that pen thing is.
Yeah.
He's like, she doesn't even know what this is. And then she immediately just dominates him.
Yeah, destroys
Draws
him.
his art better.
And she's not following my keyframes. And he lets her.
Yeah. The running one was my favorite.
Yeah, easily.
I really hope that girl comes back because she left so long ago.
Well, for a second there, I thought it was her assistant in the.
She does kind of look similar. Yeah. I would love if somehow that if the running kid and that girl the young girl somehow met each other in real life and got married.
That'd be funny. That'd be really
hilarious.
funny. Yeah, that'd be really really funny. I like that.
Also, I did enjoy her staff being like. First of all, I really really like the manager lady now.
She's awesome. Yeah, because she's actually nice. At first she does see money, but she's
her
nice.
bum is cash.
I know. Cha-ching.
Also, I really thought this was really cool when they showed her when she discovered the other lady. It was like old school, like 90s animation style.
Yeah,
how she looked like for the different time. I was like, that's cool.
That's great. That's awesome. And she also must have had its impact on that lady too, because she's in the world. She was a background character in the movie. So she did something. She wasn't nothing there.
Yeah.
That was a great connection too, because obviously this is Natsuko's favorite movie, favorite director, and then this lady had a hand in that. I wonder if Natsuko even knows that.
She does.
Oh yeah, she does because the background character.
Yes.
But the Ching thing was hilarious.
Also, just like Natsuko trying to find everyone's first love thing when she kept running into the guy with.
Oh no, I'm running at you. Oh no,
and he's like, ah. Then she's like, tell me about your first love. She's like, am I getting mugged?
I know. Oh, get to the kids. Get to the high school girls, and they're just like, what the heck? Tell me about it. And all the staff was like, she's gonna get arrested. It wasn't like she was annoying them. Like, well, the one guy she kept running into, that was. But like, the rest of them were like, she's gonna get arrested.
Yeah. And then she's like, we'll just see what she does.
And she might die. We'll see. She's gonna come back to life. But
I don't think she's dead.
I don't think she's dead either. I think this is all happening in her head right now.
It's kind of fine, actually. We haven't had an Isekai, one Wizard of Oz Isekai in a minute.
No, we have not. It's been a good. I'm excited for her.
Actually, I can't even think of one recently.
I can't think of one at all.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I can't think of one at all.
Yeah, I don't know anyone that.
I hope it is a Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, really do too. I think it'd be really
She
fun.
comes and writes back and writes this like beautiful love story thing.
That'd be great.
I was actually, since I do love shipping things, I was like, Justice and the Princess kind of makes sense.
Yes, they do. Yes, I remember trying to figure out. Yeah, you mean Nacho Libre there?
Yeah.
That would work out. I don't know how that would work, but it would work.
But clearly in this world, it doesn't matter.
Clearly, I guess not. Yeah, it's all anatomy. No, that'd be great. That'd be a great combo. It'd be perfect.
What you call him? Justice.
Justice.
That's something. And he's like, what? And all the kids are just like, eh.
And now it's stuck.
Yeah. And then Natsuko
Natsuko using the horn as a hairpin. And he's like, I don't see what the big deal is. It's my horn.
I know you is. She's like, it'll grow back.
It'll be fine.
This episode was the best of the season.
And then just to finish off with that bombshell of it's the director bird at the end there.
Mm-hmm. What did she say? Oh, she's like, it's not supposed to be happy. It's not gonna be happy.
Something like that. It's like, I think because the bird's like, well, it's the bird's masterpiece, so it's like it's gonna go the way I want it to.
Yeah, because she's like, is it wrong that it is happy? And she's like, it is wrong.
Yeah, it's not how it's supposed to happen.
I think Luke has a written in stone fate, whether he likes it or not.
Yeah, one of those you can't avoid fate no matter what situations. Mm-hmm. Oh well.
I do think the show is awesome. This is a good example of like, if this show wasn't animated as well, I don't think it would be as good.
I agree with that.
Where Sakamoto Days is animated fine.
Yeah, and that's a good enough story. Yes. But this one relies heavily on story and animation.
Yes. And on a final note, this episode today is Monday, so this comes out Tuesday. Mm-hmm. 2 days from now, the U.S. plays Canada in the Final Four nations. Go USA! Beat the fuck out of those Canucks.
USA.
Thank you, Normal Nerd Nation, for listening and maybe even watching another podcast episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Instagram. Davis is always posting hilarious memes on there.
Also, like and subscribe while you're at it, and leave a rating if you have some time. It helps people find the show.